What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here with your second stimulus check update. And in this video, we're going to go over some new good news regarding the second stimulus check. And we have a decent amount of news to cover today also. But first, if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. This way you won't miss out on second stimulus check update videos. My wife and I do all the research for you guys every single day, so you don't have to, and we bring it to you in a quick, concise video. Also, don't forget to smash the like button for us down below. And at the end of this video, I'll give you the details about how our family is giving $500 in total to viewers. I'll give you all the details on that at the end of this video. Okay, first up, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and the main negotiator for the next stimulus package has said to Congress that we need to pass more stimulus and stimulus checks immediately. As you can see here, Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin said the U.S. economy urgently needs additional fiscal stimulus to fully rebound from this pandemic, while stopping short of offering a fresh proposal to get Democrats back to negotiations. He says what is most important is that we deliver some relief quickly to the American workers impacted by this. He said Tuesday at a House Select Subcommittee on the Virus Crisis hearing. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin was at this congressional hearing where he testified in front of both Republicans and Democrats, and the Democratic side completely grilled him, asking him why he hasn't passed stimulus and why they don't just pass a bill right away. He basically said that they do want to pass a bill, and the president does want to pass a bill, and they want to pass more checks and unemployment money, and that he's going to call Nancy Pelosi immediately after the hearing. We have also been getting a lot of news that the Republicans are drafting another bill that they want to vote on next week that will include more stimulus. We don't know the details of it yet, but Senator John Barrasso from Wyoming said that the Republicans are having daily conference call meetings every single morning to iron out the details of the stimulus package that they're drafting, and they want to make it Democrat friendly so that they don't just pass a bill and make the mistake that both they have and the Democrats have in the past, where they draft a bill and the other side says it's dead on arrival. They want to make this bill Democrat friendly so that they can pass it and get it past both sides in the House and the Senate. Now, we don't know what's going to be in this bill quite yet. We don't know if it's going to be a skinny bill, which is a smaller bill. If it is a skinny bill, it may include checks, it may not. It may include an unemployment extension, it may not. But Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin said in his testimony yesterday that they do plan on passing multiple different stimulus bills until this pandemic is over. So if they draft a skinny bill and it has maybe one or two things, he basically says that we should look forward to passing multiple different skinny bills like that if they don't come to an agreement on a large stimulus package with the Democrats. Nancy Pelosi, the leader of the Democrats in the House of Representatives, is at about $2.2 trillion in what she wants for the stimulus package, and the Republicans are at about $1.3 trillion. They actually bridged that gap by $500 billion over the course of the last couple days. And there's some rumors that the White House will be willing to go up to $2 trillion if they have to pass a large stimulus package to basically get the negotiation and the agreement with the Democrats. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin told lawmakers on Tuesday that he's ready to restart negotiations with Speaker Nancy Pelosi on a massive virus relief package, emphasizing that both he and President Donald Trump support more emergency aid for workers, schools, small businesses, and testing. Let me say that I very much agree with you and those other experts that more fiscal response is needed. The president and I want to move forward with more fiscal response. And I'm prepared to sit down with the speaker at any time to negotiate. We also have several sets of new news regarding brand new eviction moratoriums. As you can see here, the CDC, Yes, the Center for Disease Control has issued a nationwide eviction moratorium through the end of the year, the White House says. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention is using its authority to implement a temporary eviction moratorium through the end of the year, the Trump administration said on Tuesday evening. Unlike the federal moratorium included in the CARES Act that expired in July, the CDC's moratorium will apply to all rental units nationwide. Let me repeat that. It will apply to all rental units nationwide, senior White House administration officials said. Renters will be eligible for the moratorium's protection if they received a stimulus check, and they must be able to prove that they made an effort to receive government assistance and that they could not afford rent. President Donald Trump also announced that he plans a nationwide eviction moratorium also. Citing concerns about the spread of the virus, President Donald Trump is sidestepping Congress to pause most evictions through the end of the year, using the authority through the Center for Disease Control and Prevention, the CDC. People are struggling to pay rent due to this pandemic will not have to worry about being evicted and risk the further spreading of disease due to economic hardship, the White House press secretary told reporters. The action covers all residential rental units, but the moratorium, which is set to run through the end of the year, doesn't apply to people who could be evicted because of criminal activity or damage to property. Renters will also have to sign affidavits saying any amount that they are able to pay, they will still put towards their rent. Not only is this very good news, I have had thousands of comments from you guys over the past weeks wondering about this, saying that you have eviction on the horizon. Hopefully, this kicks in very soon. You might want to show this to your landlord if you are in that position. We don't know the full details of this yet. We don't know if the government is willing to kick in money to landlords to pay your rent for you, basically. I will update you as we get more information about this, but it does look like the CDC is issuing this order immediately. So I will keep you guys updated as more information comes out. Also, I want to say that this is a sign that we are going to be seeing more things like this. We just had the presidential executive orders a few weeks ago. We now have this eviction moratorium. I do really feel like we're going to see a flurry of new news even this week as the Republicans are drafting their bill and Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin just testified before Congress. I really think that the president is feeling the pressure to get this stuff done before the election, and obviously he wants to win as many votes as possible. So I really think that the Republicans are going to try to do every single thing they can, and it's interesting that Nancy Pelosi is the only person holding up the Democrats. We've had hundreds of Democrats urging her to just make a deal. So I really feel like both the Democrats and the Republicans want to make a deal, and the only person that doesn't really want to make a deal at this point is Nancy Pelosi, who's kind of dug her heels in and said that she wants $2.2 trillion or nothing. I think if they can get close to that number, she'll still do a deal. But we might see some of these smaller deals, or we might see some of the Democrats actually voting with the Republicans if the Republicans do start to draft smaller bills that Democrats are in favor of. They actually might vote for it and just go against Nancy Pelosi. I mean, she is only one person. But I just want to say that this is a sign of things to come. I really do feel like we're going to get a lot more information and a lot more things coming out of the blue and being passed like this, and student loan forgiveness, stimulus checks, and unemployment money. The unemployment money is running out of FEMA that was passed by the presidential executive order. It's kind of a temporary money, and they're going to need to pass a more permanent extension to the end of the year through a stimulus package along with stimulus checks. So make sure you guys subscribe to this channel and hit the like button for me down below. This way you won't miss out on new videos coming out. Also, from my family to some of you viewers, our family is going to be giving $500 in total to some viewers in the form of $50 to 10 different people through PayPal. All you got to do, we're not really making you jump through hoops or do anything special. All you really need to do is comment down below what you would spend the money on, and hopefully this money helps you, and leave your PayPal address. We're going to be picking 10 different people, $50 each, for a total of $500. We had given money before, and this is the second time we're doing it, just to kind of help out, because I have read thousands of comments from you guys, and I know that every little bit helps, and we are going to be giving that money this week. So make sure to stay tuned, and I will update you guys. And you can click on these videos to watch my newest stimulus check videos next. And this video teaches you how to start a business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income, and I teach them how to do that. Click on one of those videos to watch them next. Thanks, and I will see you in the next video.